It is time for a 2-minute mystery. This is from the creator of Encyclopedia Brown, Donald J. Sobel. Last week we were talking about the case of the bamboo fence, and where we left off was, how does Dr. Halligan know that this individual was murdered and not just panicked and drowned? Because there was a posse coming, and the doctor treated the wounded man and told him to lay in the water and take a length of the fence that the doctor had around his home and use it to breathe through in the water because it was bamboo and hollow. Well, someone says, I fished him out about an hour after Doc decoyed the posse. Doc reckoned poor Jim panicked underwater and drowned. He didn't panic, corrected Halligan. He was murdered. How does Halligan know that he didn't drown? Because, and here is the solution, breathing through a tube 6 feet long and as big around as a 2-bit 25-cent piece, Jim would have passed out promptly. He would have been breathing in the same air he had just expelled, air without oxygen. A simple medical fact Dr. Holloway certainly knew. So he had been murdered because the length of the bamboo was too long. He wasn't able to get his air out and fresh air in. So that is that case. Now we're going to move on to the next case. And this case is called, I've lost my page, Hero Dog. Okay. The case of the Hero Dog. My pitch last night was beautiful, Cyril Macon, the woeful wooer, told Dr. Halligan. How did Trudy Shore ever see through it? For 3 generations, continued Macon, Trudy's family have been circus people doing a dog act. If you aren't a canine connoisseur with a fabulous dog somewhere in the family, she won't date you twice. So to score with her, I made up a grandpa and his faithful 4-legged helper. Macon sipped his drink. Then he recounted his latest unsuccessful pitch. Near Grandpa's farm, the railroad tracks made a hairpin turn between 2 stony cliffs. If rocks fell upon them, Grandpa climbed a hill and warned the engineer by waving a red flag. One day, Grandpa saw rocks falling on the tracks. He started for the hill as the train approached, but tripped and knocked himself unconscious. That's when the dog proved his mettle. The dog raced to the house. The dog pulled down Grandpa's long red underwear from the clothesline, raced to the hill, and there ran back and forth, trailing that red underwear like a warning flag. The engineer saw the red signal and stopped the train, saving hundreds of passengers from death or injury, concluded Macon. You're lucky, said Halligan. Trudy didn't bite your nose off for that dog story like that. What was wrong with the story? Well, I can't tell you today. I want you to think about that one. How does Halligan know that the story was so preposterous that Trudy should have bitten his nose off for saying it? Stay tuned for next week, and we will have the solution to this story. And this story was again called The Case of the Hero Dog. Thanks for staying tuned, and we hope you enjoy 2-minute mysteries. Till next time.